love yourself a lot more deeply.
Right.
You know?
I'm just so happy that God blessed me with a daughter.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
What's up, Blessed Gang? It's your girl, Super Blessed, and I'm super excited to be bringing you guys a new video this week. As you can tell by the title, this video is going to be about Reiki. Some people don't know about it, some people do. Either way, if you're watching this video, you're going to find out. I think that Reiki is a really great way to learn more about yourself, to heal from all the trauma that you've ever dealt with, and many, many more pros to doing Reiki. I will be sure to include it somewhere so you can take a look and see if whether or not Reiki would be a good fit for you. But it's definitely something I recommend to any and everyone. Before we get started, I want to make sure I get your attention and tell you to do a couple things for me. I need you to like this video. Yeah, you heard me. Give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. Hit that subscription so you can join and be part of Blessed Gang too. All right, guys, let's get started on healing. All right, you guys, so I'm getting ready to start. I have Christy here with me. All right, y'all, this is Christy.
Hey. Hey, everyone. My name is Christy. I am a Reiki practitioner, a hypnotist, and a yoga instructor. I've been a Reiki practitioner for probably 7 years now, and a yoga instructor for 2, and a hypnotist for a little over 1. And so Tiara is one of my favorite clients. She's had quite a few Reiki sessions with me, and today she asked if we could record the session to show everyone a little bit about what Reiki is, how the session looks, and what to expect in a Reiki session. So how it's formatted for me is that my distance Reiki sessions, I call the client via FaceTime or Zoom. We have a conversation about their intention, what they want to work on, their reason for booking the appointment, and then I'll hang up with them. I'll send them some audio to listen to, and then after about 35 minutes, I'll call them back, and we'll have a conversation about everything that has come up, about, things that would benefit them to work on moving forward, and reschedule if that is what they'd like to do.
Nice. Alrighty, love.
All right. So first of all, congratulations on the baby. That's so exciting.
Yes, thank you so much.
And now, how have you been feeling?
So I've been feeling excited about the baby. So guys, I just decided to mute this part just because I was talking about some information that is a bit personal and that I am not willing to discuss or have heard to public ears at the moment. So that goes to show you how close of a relationship I have with Christy. She's definitely very trustworthy, and she provides a comfortable atmosphere. Though she is in New York and I am in Kentucky, the distance doesn't cause any difficulties because you can pick up on the sincerity that is provided throughout the sessions. it is a promising outcome at the end. But it's been a roller coaster with that.
You know what's interesting too is that this feels like a gift in another way also, in that your love for the baby is going to be a driving force to help you love yourself. And sometimes, you know, we just need something or someone else to help push us, and that's okay.
Right.
And so looking at it through that lens and seeing it in that perspective of, you know, this baby is giving you the opportunity to help yourself and to love yourself through loving the baby.
Yes, that's true. Know? It's really true. Yes.
And I really do think that this will help you even more.
Yes.
But I know that it seemed that since we first started doing the sessions that you have gotten significantly better.
Yes.
But I understand that, you know, with the miscarriage, that's okay.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're here and you're working on yourself and you're taking the steps, and that's something to be really proud of.
Yes.
So I think it's important to remember that too.
Yes.
And to honor yourself through that.
I do. And they have me, I'm seeing a lot of physicians because of the diabetes as well. So I'm seeing a lot of people throughout the week, but I know it's for a good cause at the end. It's for a healthy baby and the result, and there's nothing more that I would want from that.
Yeah, exactly. So aside from those things, is there anything else going on, or do you have a specific intention for today?
There's nothing super specific besides just wanting to align anything that's off a little bit and just release anything that could be causing any tension. But that's currently like the issue. But over the course of a few weeks, I've become free from it, and through accepting it. And a lot of it is like when I'm living in the dark or in the shadow of what I'm going through, it causes a lot of pain and dreary days too. And so the best thing also is that, like, right away throughout the few days, a couple weeks in, I've gotten to the point where I've been able to have pretty decent conversations and open conversations with my boyfriend about what I'm really, really feeling. And and he's come to the point of supporting me as well. So having that support system from him, that really takes a lot of baggage off too.
For sure. And I think too, it's, you know, about being safe in who you are and where you're at. We incarnated here with tons of people to help each other.
Yes.
Not to have to deal with things all by ourselves or, you know, shut people out. And, you know, of course, there are going to be things that, you know, you have to deal with by yourself and you have to take steps. But to be reminded that, you know, you do have people that love you, that care about you, that support you, and that will be there with you while you're taking those steps.
Right.
And so once again, and another thing I think you said that was really important was about accepting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we want to move from point A to point B, we first have to understand and accept and acknowledge that we are at point A.
Right.
So to move forward, we have to know where we are presently.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, not to judge ourselves or to, you know, feel guilty or shameful or any of these things, but just to have the power of knowing how to move forward.
Yes.
If you don't know where you are, you can't create a clear path for yourself to move forward.
Right.
So I think that that's really important, and I think that it's really great that you feel so loved and supported.
Yes.
By your man, you know, because I think that's very important.
It is.
And it's feeling too like this pregnancy is going to be something that helps your relationship with him grow and evolve, and really, you guys are going to meet each other on a deeper level.
I really believe it.
And, I'm really feeling that, and it's very sweet, and it's also going to help you, I think, really love yourself a lot more deeply.
Right.
You know?
I'm just so happy that God blessed me with a daughter.
Yeah, that's so exciting. I'm so happy for you.
And we both wanted one, so it's like
you deserve it so much.
I'm just so happy.
That's so nice.
But yeah.
Is there anything else you wanted to touch on or mention before we begin?
I think that's it.
All right, cool. So I'm going to hang up with you now, like I usually do, and I'll send you over some music to listen to.
Okay.
And then your only job is going to be to relax.
Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, if you have any candles or if you know anything else you want to do, feel free to do it. All right.
Alrighty.
And I'll call you back in about 35 minutes, okay?
Alright, sounds good.
All right.
I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, bye.
Bye. And that is the lovely Christy Monk so far, y'all. So I'm going to light my, sorry, I'm a crybaby and it's not the hormones. That's the sad part. I'm going to light my lavender and cedarwood aromatherapy. It's good for sleep most of the time. I do have a stress relief one, but I'd rather do this one. It smells so good to me. It's from Bath and Body Works. So I normally light a Bath and Body Works candles, and she's going to send over some really calming music. Those things kind of help to awaken all your other senses as well. So the tunes that you are hearing in the background are sent to me by Christy. Those tunes allow your mind to be at a more relaxed and peaceful state. While I am listening to this music, I am focusing on my intentions. What do I want to come of this session? What am I wanting to release and not fighting it? The process is very relaxing, and at moments you may feel certain sensations. These sensations aren't anything painful or anything that can cause any harm to you. For example, I had a really great session, the one before this. I had been carrying quite a load emotionally and internally. And during that session, there was such a great release. My whole body felt it just explode from within, and I was just laying there almost orgasmic. I'm not exaggerating at all. And after that explosion, I explained it to be, there was a tingling sensation throughout my whole body. And mentally, I knew that stress was released. And when your body feels it, your mind begins to know it and believe it. So that is important. I am thinking about my guardian angels. I am welcoming them into my atmosphere and inviting them with intentions. I am thinking about the color of each chakra whenever I feel a sensation around that area of my body, and envisioning a bright light of that color so that it can be fed, that being that chakra. I am also thinking of positive affirmations about myself. I am strong. I am brave. I am beautiful. I am wanted. I am trusting. I am amazing. I am courageous. I am beautiful. I am loving. I deserve love. I give love. I am overflowing with love. I am a money magnet. Money chases me down. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am smart. I am grateful. I am blessed. I am fortunate. And so are you. And then that allows you to put yourself in a positive mind setting by switching that perspective. So, that is briefly what I do and what I am experiencing at that moment. Everyone will be different. Every Reiki session would be different. Sometimes I feel a lot. Sometimes I feel not as much. Sometimes I envision things. Sometimes I hear things. But it's all about the work you put forth as well. Ultimately, your job at this moment is to relax. The tips that I had recommended within this session are only a few things that I have noted that has been helpful for my overall experience. And afterwards, you will be given some very helpful tips from Christy that will help to improve your spirit and keep you on the right track. This is about my 5th Reiki session with her. I have done 2 hypnosises with her as well. And I can say that I'm only going back for one reason, because it actually does work.
So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling really calm, and I feel like there's just a lot of like love. It felt like really love like field, and lots of light.
Yeah, but did you see any colors?
I didn't see any colors.
Okay. Um, yeah, so that was one of the first things that came up was the I saw you like wrapped up in this purple energy, which is the energy of Reiki healing and the energy of love and the divine. So that was really very beautiful. In your heart chakra, there was some sadness that was being released.
I did feel
so you
that.
might feel a little bit. What?
I did feel that. I felt a lot of the heart chakra being manipulated, and I definitely felt a release in that. I was noting that in my mind. I definitely felt that. I did.
Yeah, for sure. That there was a big shift in the heart chakra. So now your shoulders was another area that there was so much energy being worked on, almost like massage, manipulated in that sense. And the message was that you're not only supported by the people in this dimension, you are also loved by your angels and ancestors and beings of light. And so that was really a very beautiful, beautiful message. And it's something that's important for you to really know.
Yeah. And while I was laying there, I was just kind of like subconsciously just inviting, my guardian angels in and just welcoming them into, my space and stuff like that, and just kind of the invitation. I know we had spoke about that, like, inviting them in.
Definitely. And so there was a ton of them with you, and it was really they were all helping, and just that's probably another reason why you felt such a extraordinary energy of love around you, is because they were all there just showing their love and support and helping you in this healing process.
Yes.
So in your crown chakra, the message I got from that, which is your connection to the divine, is to keep talking to God because He's listening. Yes. And it seems like you do a lot of prayer and a lot of talking to God. So it was like, continue doing this because it's helping and He's listening, and to just really reinforce the continuance of that.
Yes.
And so in the throat chakra now, it was showing me that the communication that you've been newly doing is helping to heal the throat chakra.
Yeah.
So it was telling me for you to keep on communicating who you are and where you're at. Yes. And it was really connected to the solar plexus chakra too, which has to do with your personal power. And it was showing me, as you accept yourself, your power will continue to grow, your self-confidence, your personal power, your strength, and also your passion for life. So that was like very beautiful, and it was showing me some shifts in those, and it was just telling me, as you continue to do that it will continue to shift.
Yes.
Yeah. And then your third eye, I saw a clearing taking place, and now that's your psychic vision, your psychic connection. And so I did see a clearing of that, because what happens is when we see our truth, when we live our truth, when we step into our truth, we can connect better with our angels or our guides. And it's because we first have to listen to ourselves.
Yeah.
So that our insides are quiet enough, because they don't have anything left to say.
Right.
Then we can get communication from spirit and from angels and all those other things. So it was showing me that, because of your communication and not just holding things in and giving them a voice and space and love and acceptance, that it's also affecting your psychic vision and abilities, because it's correlated in that way.
Right.
So your head, there was almost like they were like almost massaging her head because it was showing me a little tightness and like the bottom specifically and the back of the neck. So there was some clearing of that as well. And I don't know if you use any essential oils or have any essential oils, but if you have any good ones for, you know, high vibe protection, like frankincense or lavender, or some myrrh, something like that, to put like a little dab on the back of the neck is really good.
Okay.
Because that's usually because you're so empathic. That's one of the areas that energies like to attach to.
Okay.
So just keeping it, you know, clear.
Right.
And that's one way to do it. That's a very simple, you know, way to do it.
Yes.
And then in your sacral chakra, there was a big emotional release. There was, so like out of the back of the sacral chakra, I saw all these like this like water energy just cascading down, and it was like just flowing right out of you, and it was really just beautiful.
Yes.
Did you feel that?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it seems like major. It's like, ooh, she's feeling this.
Yes.
And then they were also sharing with me some messages about your baby girl, and they were saying that the love you have for this child is going to be what heals you. And they were telling me a lot of times we think it's the most important thing to be loved, when in fact it is the capacity we have to love. Right. You know, that is really the most healing. Right. And they were just telling me that, you know, this is a gift from God, and, you know, you are so deserving, and it's time now to really know that, to be that, to own that, and step into that energy that you are, you know, this deserving, beautiful person, and owning that. Yes. And then your root chakras too, there was a few things that came up, and the repeating message was just that you are safe. And so there was a few different aspects that were coming up. Maybe, I don't know if you were thinking about like finances, or different things like that, that maybe have been provoking a little bit of anxiety. But they were just saying that, you know, to remind you that you are safe, you are always provided for, and that, you know, not to get too wrapped up in that. Right. That makes sense. Yeah. And then a few things moving forward to do. I know, I don't remember if I told you this one, but it was showing me, do you have a bathtub at your house? Yes. Okay. So yeah, it was showing me that baths for you because of the water, because of how empathic you are, that the water's so healing for you. And not, you know, taking the bath and just like some time by yourself in the water, just giving yourself that love and nourishing yourself will be very positive for you. Right. They were telling me too to, you know, have yourself give yourself like regular foot massages, or just like press into your feet, or and just, especially throughout like the pregnancy, I think, but just in general, because you're helping your root chakra right now, and to continue to help that, to just with that intention of giving love to your feet, and it will help to progress that more smoothly. And then another thing was to say your affirmations in the mirror. Okay. So to actually look into your eyes, and say them in the mirror, and really, because it's like when you look into your eyes and say it, you're like holding yourself accountable. You're seeing yourself for who you are, right, and you're speaking deeply to yourself. So that was, they kind of showed me you doing that, and that's going to be very powerful for you. And then the last thing was to connect with the earth more. And so that will also help to heal that root chakra.
Right.
Because if you think about it, everything starts there. Because if we don't feel safe in our environment or our body or a situation or whatever it is, or the moment, then we are leaving that space to some extent. And our power is in the present moment.
Right.
So if we want to be fully aligned and fully in our power, we are in the present moment. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
We're like so on the right path.
Yes.
And your little girl is helping to guide you on that.
And I'm just happy. The whole thing is kind of clarifying and verifies that, you know, everything that I'm thinking or feeling is on the right track.
Definitely. You are definitely on the right track. and I think it's so important too as you continue down this road and on this journey, because it's going to be a lifelong journey. It's not going to be one quick fix. You do one thing, everything's perfect for the rest of your life. That's not how it works. But also while you're on your journey, just remembering to be gentle with yourself and kind and compassionate, like you would treat, you know, a young child. If they came to you and they felt scared or upset or whatever, you know, you would try to nurture them and to give them love and to tell them they're safe and everything's okay. And so when you're feeling these things, really take a deep breath and, you know, give yourself what you need. Right.
That makes sense.
Any questions or anything?
Yeah, I don't think I have any questions or any concerns or anything like that. Yeah, it was a really good session. You know, I definitely felt the release and the love, so it just makes me feel it kind of just was another boost in the process.
Definitely. And I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
And I hope that you're very proud of me too.
I am. Definitely. It's been a long journey, but I can see the peak of it, and I'm just like, I'm understanding and more than anything accepting a lot of things, like truly accepting it. So I think that makes it a lot easier when you come to terms. It's clear to me what the intentions, like God's intentions of my life, when I'm able to see those things clearly, or kind of like basically even when things seems like they're bad, to still be able to see the good, because I do believe that everything is working for the good of everything. So because of that, I like to see the positive in everything, because it has to be something good despite it looking bad, you know?
Yeah, no, and I think you're absolutely right. It just, a lot of times, if not all the time, it just takes a shift in perspective. Because at any given moment, in any given situation, we have a choice to decide to look at the lack and what we could have done better, what we don't have, where we want to be and that we're not. We have that choice, no matter where we are. But we also have the choice to look at how far we've come and be grateful for the things we do have, and to focus on the people we do have around us.
But yes, girl.
I'm so happy to see you today.
Yes, I know. It's definitely good seeing you again. You been doing all right?
Yeah, everything's been well over here.
That's good.
Growing my business, yeah, for sure.
Yes. Been busy.
Yeah, I'm doing more distance clients as well because of, you know, the climate of everything right now. But very thankful because I'm
Yes.
really getting just extraordinary people, extraordinary clients that really are working hard on themselves and, you know, are allowing me to help them.
Right.
So I'm very thankful for that.
Yes. I'm sure it's really rewarding when you feel like you can be a help.
It is. You know, for a long time, I thought that you had to have a job that, you know, you didn't really like to make money.
Yeah.
And the past maybe 2 years in my life, I'm like, wow, like, I love what I'm doing.
Right.
And I can, you know, I make money doing what I'm doing. And I'm so, so happy. I'm so fulfilled. I love helping people.
Yes.
You know, and so I'm really so deeply grateful that I'm able to find both.
Yes, absolutely. I know that was kind of like my drive with the whole YouTube thing, just wanting to have that flexible schedule and the financial freedom, because eventually when you're successful enough in YouTubing, there's a lot of, you know, both financial freedom and the flexibility. The biggest push was me wanting to be at home with my baby and watch her grow and stuff like that. So I'm just praying that it all works out, and I do believe that I'm on the right track. So I'm gonna give it all that I got.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
And say anything that lights you up, you follow that.
Yes, it's definitely been fun doing it too. So, I'm a girl.
All right, thank you. So nice to see you.
Yes, it's nice seeing you too, love. Thank you.
All right, have a great night.
You too. Good night. Be safe.
Thank you. You too.
All right. But yes, guys, so that is a Reiki session in a nutshell. I really believe that Christy has an amazing gift, and throughout the sessions, I've always have felt so at ease and comfortable. For me, this session was really releasing, but also giving a lot of love, whereas a lot of my other sessions have been unlocking and digging deep and releasing. So it's been a growth. Some sessions I need a lot more work, where other sessions it's just realigning. And I felt that this one was a more simple realigning kind of session. I do think that if you have the tunes playing in your ears through a headset, that tends to be a lot more, gives me a lot more effective Reiki session. More than anything, I hope that you guys got a lot of the information or a lot of the curiosity that you have ever had about a Reiki session. I'm going to drop all of Christy's details down in the comments below. You should check her out. And if you have any questions, I definitely recommend you hitting her up, asking me if you want. She is she's very sweet. She's a kind woman, and more than anything, she wants to help people heal. So I've done nothing but learn more about myself and being guided to the right directions throughout my sessions with her and throughout meeting her. It's been nothing but a joyful and liveful experience, and I'm so grateful to have met her. Bless gang, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and if you're not yet part of Bless gang, you need to join. You know how to join. Hit that subscription button. And if you are curious to whenever I am uploading a video, you know what you need to do. You need to hit that notification bell so that you can get in the loop. All right, you guys, have a very blessed day. Stay in a peaceful mindset. And again, continue to heal in love. Bye.